vanquished the enemy in 2 pitched battles.
When Caesar was named consul for the 3rd time, I brought offerings to Isis and bowed down before her.
Trajan built this kiosk, which has become the symbol of Philae. Its 4 columns are etched in the memories of all who have come here.
Here is the sacred boat-shaped shrine.
The bed of the pharaoh.
He who has worshipped Isis here, the gods will smile upon.
And we, the terrible blemish warriors who once laid the country waste, fell down in adoration before you, O Isis.
I, Maximum, commander of the Egyptian armies, allowed the Blemish to take the statue of Isis, their protectress, to Nubia once a year.
The heavy bark carries the statue of Isis gently along the Nile. A priest stands before the sacred altar, and we accompany the goddess to her 2nd home, her Nubian birthplace. And every year, we bring her back to Philae, where Egypt and Africa meet and part.
For I am the great artery feeding the lakes of Africa from south to north, as far as the Mediterranean.
Later, Justinian attacked the Blemmyes and took your statue to Byzantium.
Christianity ruled the world, but the tribes of Nubia and the Sudan still made their pilgrimages here, and still your priests welcomed them.
During the spread of Christianity, I, Esmet Akom, was one of the last priests to keep the cult of Isis alive, to venerate Mandulis, son of the goddess in Nubia.
I, Theodosius, bishop of Philae, raised the cross in the temple of Isis, and with a hammer destroyed the sensuous bas-reliefs of ancient goddesses. I was scandalized by these half-naked women with their transparent robes and jutting breasts.
So it was he.
Or perhaps the monks. But do not dwell on it, for they prayed in your temple, marked with their cross. Listen to the rest of the story.
550 flooding years after Jesus Christ, Justinian ordered the gates to be broken down. The sanctuary doors were smashed, and the high priests beaten and chased away. It was the turn of Islam to reach the banks of Philae. The minarets of Belal rose towards the sky, and in the middle of the island lay the tomb of a sheikh who united all the faithful. The site became Kasar, the castle of Anas el-Ugul.
I, Anas el-Wugud, loved the daughter of the Sultan with all my heart. Her name was Zarat el-Waq, and she was more beautiful than life. Her father disapproved of my passion and shut his daughter up. I could not eat or drink, and took refuge in the desert. My only companions were the wild beasts who gave me their friendship. A monk told me that my beloved was held prisoner on Philae, and because I had been a friend of the animals, a crocodile took pity on me, and guided by the birds, carried me to her on his back. When I arrived at Philae, I learned that the shrewd and clever Zarat had used her clothes to make a rope and escaped from her prison. I found my beloved in hiding, not far from here, and she became my wife.
Conqueror succeeded conqueror. Napoleon's soldiers, too, carved their names on these stones and presented arms in homage to your beauty. But this new invasion had happy consequences.
I, Jean-François Champollion, first of a long line of Egyptologists from all over the world, deciphered your history engraved on these walls, on the Philae obelisk and the Rosetta Stone.